Hey, what's up, guys? As you know, it's Moji. And I wanted to go ahead and give a couple shout outs to some people. Shy Functional Video was one of the guys I want to give a shout out to. Also, Paul Tech. A lot of big YouTubers that have been talking about the ZTE ZMAX Pro. Now, I have personally found out that we will, you gotta hold on, we'll be right.
Bounds.
Hi guys. So as you know, we got a big announcement to talk about. ZTE ZMAX Pro is what I'm on right now, doing screen recorder. We are officially going to get the 7.0. Now this is not just a bait scam and we've heard it all. Okay, well, I have talked to T-Mobile, I have talked to a couple other companies that I'm not going to mention their names, and I have talked to ZTE in China. I've called Beijing and Shizuoka, whatever the other place was. It's, if you look on a map and you look at Beijing, it's like a little island, and it just has its own like little place. It's pretty wild. Also, I want to go ahead and do a crazy. Look how many people did the Moji Beach Day. A lot of people thought it was clickbait, but oh well, it got me views. And let me tell you something. Top guys on YouTube that are making millions of dollars every week use all these intros that I'm making. So I want you to see that. Now, as you saw, my revenue, I only made 8 cents. So I don't make any money doing these videos. But to get back to it, the funny thing is going to happen. The ZTE ZMAX Pro will be getting hang on. The ZTE ZMAX Pro will be getting the 7.0. We will not be getting 7.1. Now, a lot of people were thinking that we were going to get the 7.1. Now, I don't think that's going to happen. 7.0 is going to be actually our limit, and then we will not get another update after that. I highly doubt we will. Because there is another ZTE phone in the making right now, and it's coming out. Sorry, it is coming out right now. I would say it would be out in the next 4 to 6 months. That's going to top the Z Pro. And it's going to be around the Stylo price range, because the LG Stylo 3, as you know, right now out in Las Vegas, they're having an electronic consumer show. All the top people are out there. Samsung, ZTE, everybody. So I want you guys to go ahead and think about what's next for the Z Pro. Is the Z Pro... We know we're getting 7.0. We're not getting 7.1. Hate to burst your bubble, but we're not getting 7.1. Real quick, let me just wipe that off the screen. Let me just go here. Real quick, let me go here. And as you see, Metro PCS just pops right up. They have not put any more phones out, okay? This is not really like I want to show you anything video. This is kind of like I'm just trying to talk to you video, but as you know, I'm kind of shy. I really don't like to be in front of the camera, but 7.0 will be coming out, but not 7.1. That was the news. Also, the release date of it. They are working on a beta right now, but they will not release this. Now get it. We thought we were getting the update in October. We got it in November. I predicted that. I'm predicting another 3 to 4 more months. We're going to get 7.0 from now. Okay, so January 5th, about 3 to 4 more months from now, or less, we will be getting 7.0. We will not be getting anything higher than 7.0 on this particular phone. Now, let's talk about Root. Root will be coming out on this phone. Root will be coming out on this phone, and it's going to be crazy. It's going to be really crazy. Okay, now just one more thing before I get out of here is I want you guys to check out this wallpaper. It's called Wally, right there, Wally. It is super awesome. It is absolute. These creators are all over the world. Okay, they've come from all over the world, and they just create different wallpapers. Now, you, of course, can use your Super widgets and make them super crazy. Like this one right there, that's just advertisement. Things like that, or, you know, you want to go kind of futuristic, something like that, or something like Chinese. This guy's from China, so, of course, he would represent his country like that. Very cool like that. What else? Wally is a really cool app, and it's also free, and it's on the Play Store. I particularly like this guy's work, and he's from Hungary. And I actually talked to this guy, Robert. He's really, really freaking cool. He does a lot of cool ones. Like, I would definitely rock this wallpaper right here. And the reason why, it's not really about sexual. It's about how it's actually put together. She's on a surfboard. Of course, she's naked, but she's looking at the moon. Nicely done, blended perfectly, really smooth wallpaper. Now, you can also download it or set it as wallpaper. Now, as you know, I'm not touching my setup. I think I got one of the baddest setups out there right now. Now, that's just me personally. That's me personally talking. Maybe you guys would be like, I don't like it. I personally love it. For me, I'm an older guy, and it's kind of hard for me to find what I'm really looking for sometimes. But you go into Nova Launcher, and you can just adjust that type of stuff, so it's not really a big deal. You can also adjust the widgets. And there's something cool that I just realized when there was really something cool. Wait a minute, what was it? Okay, so I tapped on this. Wait a minute. I tapped on that, and then I said app info. It was just something that popped up that's new now. Real quick, I know I'm all over the place again, and I bet you guys are like, oh my god, here we go again. Images. Okay? This is something that I haven't seen, and this must be obviously new. Okay, so like we're going to go here, and then we're just going to download a picture. Okay, so you download image right off like that. Okay? Now you can also set that to background, but I think when you go back out like that, like you just close it out or something, it would normally say like open or close in like a little slide bar. It was like a little bar that would be like, you see where the ice top is right here? It'd be like a little bar that says open or close. But as you guys see, I've been doing a lot of work with the camera. That was me that was me at the beach. My buddy lives on, let me see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so he lives minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the fifth floor, yeah. Fifth floor, other side. So it looks exactly like this. This one right here in the middle. The fifth floor, just count up from the first floor. And that's the first floor on the bottom, right where my shirt is, right there. That's where he lives at. His place is so smoking hot. He's got the baddest chicks in that place. It's like Hugh Hefner's house. It's like He paid $1.2 million to live in a condo that's only 2,200 square feet. I said, you are the biggest jackass on the face of this earth. He goes, no, I'm not, because I love it here. I'm like, I wouldn't pay $1.2 million in Jacksonville. And look, I really don't love it here, but I am damn sure not paying that kind of money to live up in here. I'd rather spend that down to South Florida, because at least you get you get to see the boats and all that stuff. Like here, it's like whatever. But those were some pictures that I took in front of them. That's me. So that's his view. So that's his view. That's my wife. She threw her little shirt on me. But that's the view from his place. Okay, now here's the downside of living at the beach. So he lives right there, but he lives on the other side of the building, but it looks just like that, okay? The weird thing is, the ocean is black at night. And you might see little tiny, little beeps, little blips, because those are boats out there, but it's black. I mean, I'd rather live on the intercoastal, because intercoastal is great, because when you live on the intercoastal, this is just black. This is weird. So those are some pictures I took. As you know, I made the little video, and that was fun. I just forgot to go ahead and so that's what it looks. So that's what it looks like right there. That's what his place right there. So that's his backyard. Okay, look, I don't give a rat's rear end if you got billions of dollars. I would not buy a place for $1.2 million in Jacksonville, Florida. Now, that's just my taste, okay? It does not get busy here like it does up in, say, New York beaches. You went to New York and, or you went to a beach up wherever, in the Mid-Atlantic or whatever, Baltimore, Ocean City, whatever. It does not get swampy packed. It never got that bad. But there's some times where it got really crowded, but it was never slammed. Only when the air show comes, then you see all the jets fly over. It's pretty cool. But I know I'm all over the place here with the pictures and the things like that and stuff like that. But I wanted to show you also the clarity of the camera. Now I know this is just my shoe, but as you could tell, the clarity of this camera, people are dogging it left and right. I know. This is a perfect picture I want you guys to see. This was not photoshopped, and I have had this for a couple days. That is virtually crystal clear. I have put that up to an iPhone, and my phone looked better. And they have an Insight camera. It's he had an iPhone 7, but he doesn't have the 7 Plus, so it's a different camera than the 7. Yeah. He doesn't have the 7 Plus. He just had the 7. The 7 Plus has the really dual camera. If you guys want to know that, yes, the ZTE ZMAX Pro does only have a single camera, but it has a 16 megapixel camera. The camera, when you go ahead and use it, I know I'm all over again. I don't want to hear it. If I hear it, I'm deleting you. Trust me, I don't want to hear it. This is my channel, and I'm doing what I want with it. The camera is really cool, okay? And I'll tell you the reason why it's really cool. Because when you go to the camera, actually... No, hold on. I know I'm all over. I can't see the freaking camera crap. I know I must be passing it. Okay, here it is. Okay, so when you go to the camera... I'm actually going to turn it. When you go to the camera options, you'll see different things here. And then when you go... I'm turning it back. Now, when you get out of there, and then you just go into, where are we going? We're going to go back into manual mode. You have, first of all, you have different things right here. You have all different fisheye, everything like that. Then we go into camera options. Guys, if you're taking a picture, turn the shutter tone off. No, that is my biggest peeve when I hear people taking pictures. If you got to be stupid. People don't want to be recorded or photographed. Turn the freaking thing off. Now, mirror, I haven't fairly figured this thing out. I don't really know. Maybe you guys could tell me. Point and shoot. I like to do that. Point and shoot's good. I always did my storage on my SD. Okay, and you see, I don't have a big SD. I have a 32 gig card, and I'm running a 10 series card. Remember that. You have to get the 10 series card. It's the fastest one they make, as of now. Also, I always do it in 1080p, and by default, it comes with 60 hertz. Okay, now that's just by default. So when you watch videos, you always go, why does it say 80 by 60? Well, that's the frames. It's just the frames and stuff like that. But look, guys, I gotta go. I know this is silly, like I'm all over the place, but it was a shout out. It was a app video. It was everything video. I'm glad you guys liked the day at the beach. That was really fun, and it was a lot of fun being at the beach. I don't get really much time to go there, but it was good to show you guys the slow motion of this camera that only costs $99. I mean, first of all, it's so unheard of, like, having a phone that it's $99. All right, you guys, remember, subscribe, like, comment, and also share the video. If you share this video with, like, as many people as you know, maybe you can, like, pass it on to different friends and different things. Also, I like to go to Google Plus. Google Plus, let me tell you something. Google Plus is literally the best place to advertise your shit, okay? If you want to get out there and be known, like, dude, you got to... Who's this? Damn. Key, moving on. Avocado is real good for you. So, as you know, look, you gotta go on right here. Gotta go on Google Plus. It's so great to go out there and remember I told you guys about the watch thing? How these guys like make these watches? See what it says? Like, okay, Google. These guys actually make these watches. It is the coolest thing I have ever seen. I don't know how they do it. I ask all the time. They actually make these watches. That is the coolest freaking thing. Another thing is the Alcatel 3 XL 6-inch display comes with nougat. Look at that. As you see, look, it's already at the CES show 2017. So as you know, now it looks like we got a little competition on our back. So let's push a little like for that one. Here we go again. Yeah, I better fast forward this one. Don't want to get too much trouble. This guy's got a badass setup right here. Wow, look at that setup. That is sweet. I'm going to find out how to make that. Wow. This guy right here, Thomas, he makes some badass setups. Like, this dude can make some setups. That's how I got my my fish one. He makes them all. I would rock that right there. You know I would. That's the kind of style I like. I like that too. That's cool. That's cool. I think it would just run the battery down too much though. What else? That's cool. Remember the one that I did with mine? That's where I got it from. This dude right here. He makes really badass setups. I get a lot. Remember this? Look, that's how I got it. Remember how I got it? This is the dude right here. This is the dude that I know very, very, very well right here. He is a great guy. He's been a friend of mine for a long time, and he told me how to do it, and I just couldn't make it. But he's also running 7.0, as you can see on the bottom. But he changed all these little widgets on the bottom, so I really couldn't figure it all out, so I just made it like, I made it this way, easy.